The cardiovascular system, also known as the circulatory system, is responsible for transporting blood, nutrients, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and hormones throughout the body. It consists of the heart, blood vessels, and blood. 1. Heart. The heart is a muscular organ located in the thoracic cavity, slightly to the left of the midline. It functions as a pump to circulate blood through the body. Structure. 1. 4 chambers. The heart has 4 chambers, 2 atria, upper chambers, and 2 ventricles, lower chambers. Right atrium receives deoxygenated blood from the body through the superior and inferior vena cavae. Right ventricle pumps deoxygenated blood to the lungs via the pulmonary arteries. Left atrium receives oxygenated blood from the lungs through the pulmonary veins. Left ventricle pumps oxygenated blood to the rest of the body through the aorta. 2. Valves ensure unidirectional blood flow, tricuspid valve, between the right atrium and right ventricle. Pulmonary valve, between the right ventricle and pulmonary arteries. Mitral valve, between the left atrium and left ventricle. Aortic valve, between the left ventricle and the aorta. Cardiac cycle. 1. Systole, the phase of contraction when the ventricles pump blood out of the heart. 2. Diastole, the phase of relaxation when the heart fills with blood. 2. Blood vessels. Blood vessels are the conduits through which blood flows. Arteries carry oxygenated blood away from the heart, except the pulmonary arteries, which carry deoxygenated blood to the lungs. 1. Aorta, the largest artery, distributing oxygenated blood to the body. 2. Arterioles, small arteries that lead to capillaries. Capillaries, the smallest blood vessels where gas, nutrient, and waste exchange occurs between blood and tissues. Veins carry deoxygenated blood back to the heart, except the pulmonary veins, which carry oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart. 1. Superior and inferior vena cavae, large veins that return deoxygenated blood from the body to the right atrium. 2. Venules, small veins that collect blood from capillaries and transport it to veins. 3. Blood. Blood is composed of cells suspended in plasma, a liquid that carries cells and nutrients. 1. Components. Red blood cells, erythrocytes, carry oxygen from the lungs to the body and carbon dioxide from the body back to the lungs. White blood cells, leukocytes, part of the immune system, fighting infection and foreign substances. Platelets, thrombocytes, involved in blood clotting to prevent bleeding. Plasma, the liquid component that transports cells, hormones, and nutrients. 4. Circulatory pathways. 1. Systemic circulation, the pathway through which oxygenated blood is distributed from the left side of the heart to the body and returns deoxygenated blood to the right side of the heart. 2. Pulmonary circulation, the pathway through which deoxygenated blood is sent from the right side of the heart to the lungs and returns oxygenated blood to the left side of the heart. 5. Regulation and control. 1. Autonomic nervous system, regulates heart rate and blood vessel diameter. 2. Hormones, such as adrenaline and angiotensin, influence cardiovascular function. 3. Baroreceptors, detect changes in blood pressure and help regulate it. Key functions of the cardiovascular system. Transportation. 1. Oxygen and nutrients to tissues. 2. Waste products from tissues to excretory organs. 3. Hormones from endocrine glands to target organs. Regulation. 1. Blood pressure. 2. Body temperature. Protection. 1. Circulates immune cells to fight infection. 2. Clots blood to prevent excessive bleeding. Common disorders. 1. Hypertension, high blood pressure. 2. Coronary artery disease, reduced blood flow to the heart muscle. 3. Heart failure, the heart's inability to pump effectively. 4. Stroke, interruption of blood supply to the brain.